chicken in the whip, on the road, headed to the gym for leg day. But I'm gonna switch things up a bit.
Surprise, motherfucker!
The majority of the sesh will remain the same. I'm just gonna sub one exercise out. Instead of the dumbbell deads, I'm gonna do actual fucking deadlifts. I've had the itch for a while now, so. I think I'm just gonna keep them in there. I'm pretty excited about it actually. I haven't done deadlifts in a long time. It's been months. It's definitely been at least 6 months, I'd say. 5 or 6.
What?
It's funny, I was lifting a few days ago, and
Jesus Christ.
and my buddy Kai was there. What up, Kai? And he had 315 on the bar, on the platform. I was like, you know what? I just want to rip it. And I got one good rip, and I felt like shit that day. I don't feel fantastic today.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
So we start off with calves, and then hammies, lying hamstring. Might do the standing one too. Then deads, probably 3 sets. And then some squats.
Oh yes, Daddy.
3 or 4 sets. I'll either do 3 sets with the weight I've been using, 275, or I might do 4 sets, but just lower the weight a bit. Let's get more volume in. Might just do that. We'll see. Before any of that, cardio. Up the cardio only by 5 minutes, but still it's incline walk at a speed of anywhere between 3 and 3.5. The incline is maxed out to 15. I'll probably do 25 minutes, and then possibly at the end of the workout, if I'm still breathing, I don't know, it sounds like a lot. Gonna go ahead and do another 15, maybe 20 minutes. Updates. Oh, added a new compound.
Another one.
Buddy from work who no longer needed these supplements. And again, thank you for providing them to me. You're fucking Chad. Gave me some bar. So I'm gonna be taking 20 mgs for the next 4 or 5 weeks. Today's day 2. Take it twice a day. It has a half-life of I think 9 hours. So take it twice a day, AM, PM dose. Weight. I was at 261, and then I woke up the next day at 262. But that's fine. I don't care.
You liar!
I'll probably be down to 260 within at least 5 days. So I'm happy with the progress I've made, especially compared to like the start of the cut. Like the first few weeks, first like four weeks, I was barely losing anything. It was driving me insane. Like I could see the difference in the mirror, but excuse me. Definitely needed the help of another compound or two. I mentioned it before. I'm off Clen. The heartburn was too much. Even now I feel some residual. It's not as bad as it was though. It's not fantastic, but you gotta make do. But I'm just up the street from the gym now. I don't really have anything else to say on the matter. It's gonna be a fucking good one, hopefully. First time in a while I've taken close to a full scoop of a pre. I can feel that starting to work its magic. So yeah, you will see me in there.
Yeah, back in the gym with Keith and Kevin.
Hey man, he's coming out of the woods. He's in the bushes. Stab him.
Only the OGs of the YouTube fitness game will know who the fuck that was referencing. Anyways, decided to bail on the seated version of a calf raise and concentrate on the standing. Because apparently, the seated works the soleus, which is the muscles above the gastrocnemius, which is what I really want to hit. And specifically, I want to hit the inner portion because having weak ankles with flat feet, my calves are disgusting. Even more so, I've got them nigger genetics. Probably shouldn't have said that, don't care. But yeah, just gonna try these for a while. I wasn't really feeling the seated version lately. It just wasn't hitting the same. Fucking cat just comes and sits on my goddamn shoulder.
Trying to edit a video.
Next up, got some lying hamstring curls. Did 3 sets, decided to cut the volume down. Because well, 3 working sets. Because next up is deficit deads, and I wanted to see what I could do without being too tired. I mean, I ended up doing sets of 7, I think, with the working sets. This is a warm-up, I believe. And honestly, I was happy with this. Felt pretty good. My hammies were pretty sore the next day. No complaints. Fairly slow and controlled. Nice stretch and pause at the bottom. Looks pretty fucking good to me. Here's some warm-up sets for the deficit deads. I always do singles. I don't want to get too poosh. I just grab it, really work on my cues, and flex and contract the muscles I need to during that one single rep, and that's good enough for me. So my setup, I always try to brace my core as tight as I can. The entirety of it, my obliques, everything. Contract them in, almost as if I'm creating my own intra-abdominal pressure. Then I bend down, I grab the bar. When I grab the bar, I start forcing my butt down. That usually causes the bar to bend and lift because I'm pulling so much slack out of it. Right before I pull, bend my elbows inward, which cause my lats to flex. And then I fucking rip it, bud. I knew based off that 315 move I had a lot more in the tank. I'm not going to hit this weight again for a while. I'm just going to do sets with 365 until I hit like 10 sets. 3 sets of 10 pretty easily. You can see the surprise. This isn't the strongest I've been by any means either. Next up, I had 3 sets of squats. I thought the pause was longer. They're supposed to be at least 2 seconds. That's something that's going to be corrected in the next sesh. Probably won't be for like 4 or 5 days actually. So I'm back to work tomorrow. I'll do 1 workout in between the 4 days. Probably won't have the leg day until Sunday actually. So yeah. I wasn't playing when I said my wrists hurt. I'd also like to add that I do the majority of my training beltless. I know some people will say, oh, you're missing out on gains, whatever. That's just how I prefer to do it. When I'm doing a peaking cycle, that's when I'll wear a belt. And I'll wear the belt throughout even, honestly, my warm-up sets, because I don't want to put a belt on after going from like 135, 225, 315, then 405, and then have my form thrown off by the belt. So I'll do all my training at that point with the belt. But that's all you're gonna hear from me as of right now, and I'll talk to you in the whip. What's up, y'all? Out of the gym, in my Crocs, in the whip, on the road, headed home. It was a surprisingly good workout. Holy shnikes. I was not expecting to be as strong in the deadlift as I was tonight.
Hey, you're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay. I've definitely been stronger, for sure, but I haven't done deadlifts since... I don't even know, maybe September, mid-September, early October.
What did he say?
Might even be farther back than that, actually. I remember it was pretty warm out when I was doing deadlifts. I was cutting. I was lighter than I am now. I was about 250 something. Maybe like 252. But fuck. It was pretty good. My confidence went pretty fucking sky high, actually. But anyway, I started off with calves. Decided to skip the seated calf. Just went straight to the standing, and I did 4 sets. About 120 pounds. Goes that one's weird. Each plate, it's like 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Goes up to like fucking like 800 pounds or something ridiculous. But yeah, I stuck with like 120. Controlled, big stretch, whatever. Sets at like 12, and then I'd bust out as many parts as I could. Nothing crazy there. Then I went to a lying hamstring. I decided to go a little lower rep. I did, I believe, 3 sets of 7 with about 110, 120 pounds. Only did 3 sets because I knew I was going to do deadlifts and then squats. Which, I mean, if I hit the posterior pretty darn good. I was like, I'll just go higher intensity, lower volume. I get a good workout, but I don't get like crazy tired before I do a movement I haven't done in I don't know how long. Literally, I'm not sure. I felt pretty good though. Then deadlifts. Deficit deadlifts, I might add. Off a 45 pound Rogue bumper plate. Just a few inches. Just a few inches. Just a few inches.
That's what she said.
I did a bunch of singles just to warm up, and my camera kept fucking falling. My phone. Camera's my phone. So, kept having to set that up. I started off completely raw.
That's what she said. Don't you dare.
Just no straps. I prefer the figure 8 straps, by the way, on deadlifts anyway. Just easier for me anyway. I just don't like having to wind up the strap. Hit up to about 405 double overhand raw. moved pretty well. And then at first, I was like, you know, I'll just stick to, once I go to straps, I'll just stick to 315, sets of 5. 315 flew, like it felt like. Mind you, I wasn't controlling the weight, but I was exploding.
That's what she said.
So I did 2 sets of 5 with 315. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna see what 405 feels like. It moved pretty well. Mind you, I'm not gonna touch that weight again for a while. Because honestly, that wasn't a smart move on my count. Like, yeah, my muscles are strong, but I haven't done 405 on anything in months besides the hack squat, and I haven't even touched that in a couple months, so it just isn't a good idea. Just start ripping heavy weight off the floor. But I also wanted to see where I'm at currently. Like, I had in my head I was going to hit at least 90% for a single on a deficit, which just didn't make sense to me. Like, alright, I'll just rep 405, and I could have gone probably another set with that, or at least more reps. But also had squats after, didn't want to push it. Then went to squats. I hit 3 sets of 7, pause, closer, stance, higher bar. Those didn't feel bad. I mean, mind you, I was fatigued after the deadlifts. But I mean, it wasn't bad. They moved all right. They weren't slow. They still moved fairly quick. And with the pause at the bottom. And I went fairly deep. I probably could have gone deeper. But it doesn't matter. I was at least parallel. For sure. I'm really happy with that workout. I did notice after the squats my left hamstring felt a little funny while I was walking. It doesn't hurt, it just felt kind of funny.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
And I should also really start stretching. I mean, I know the popular consensus right now is, oh yeah, stretch during the movement, whatever. I feel like I need to actually stretch. I've been doing the stretching and the movement thing for a while now, and since I've stopped stretching, like I was stretching for at least 25 minutes after workout, I noticed my mobility's gone down considerably. So that whole stretching the movement thing, for me anyway, oh shit, son. I'm home, son. Well, if you're watching, thanks for watching. Not to sound cringy, but give a fellow a like and a subscribe if you made it through this far. I know realistically I picked a terrible time in my life to start a YouTube fitness channel because it's pretty much dying, and the way I do it is not popular at this point because people don't have the attention span to watch 25 minutes worth of my fucking boring ass. So if you subscribe and like, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.
Look at there. Look at there. Oh, would you look at there. Just look at it. Just look at it.